This
Okay.
is interesting.
Okay.
We got DDD and Isabelle. Wait,
Battle of underused characters?
I thought Shark played like Pokemon trainer or something. Or am I thinking of someone else? I don't know. Regardless.
Isabelle
Isabelle.
is a character.
This is a weird matchup. I have played it enough.
We have a resident Isabelle, man.
Yeah, we got the mayor. I've played it. It's just strange. You gotta like... You gotta be on the ball. Like DDD.
I feel like Isabelle is a knowledge check character, but not a very good one.
Yeah. Like... Well, first of all, like the thing that makes this matchup hard is that right there. That stupid thing in the ground. It like... You can... It's really weird. You can technically like inhale it with DDD, but when you launch it, it goes sideways. But since it's not like villagers where it explodes on impact, it kind of just hits them once and then keeps flying away.
Yeah, if it gets trapped,
So it's kind of annoying because you can't even like use it against the other player. You can hit it though, like that. Use the get up attack there. You can down tilt it. You can Gordo it like that. Knowing how to deal with that is kind of important.
But if you get hit at this percentage by the trap, you're definitely dead. But he has pretty much like evened it out of percentage. Like Isabelle at 100 can definitely die.
Yeah. But this is, yeah, that'll do it. You gotta watch out for the fishing rod. A lot of it's like kind of slowly pushing Isabelle like to one side of the stage and then taking advantage of her kind of mediocre disadvantage, you know? If you try and close the gap too early, you'll just get hit with stuff like fishing rod and everything else.
I also feel like if you let Isabelle abuse the fact that you're giving her a lot of stage, like...
Well, no, you don't like give the stage, you just take it like really slowly.
Oh, okay.
Like,
so you slowly approach and try to take.
But you don't actually try and hit her, you just kind of try and pressure her to one edge, you know? That's
I mean, Isabelle 170 not dying to Nair, but does die to up tilt.
Yeah, up tilt will seal it at that percent, especially since it was fresh.
But I mean, 100% DDD is still pretty much fresh DDD.
Yep. Spitting the rock.
Ooh, but don't want to fall onto the trap.
Gotta watch out for that. Watch out for the rocket. Inhale, inhale's pretty good. Like, it can be hard called out by the like forward smash, but anything like the dash attack, which Isabelle's like to use, you know, because that's a projectile. The fair is a projectile. You know, like a lot of it's
almost has to back there.
A lot of times the he should have just gone on the ledge. But like a lot of inhale can mess up a lot of Isabelle things, but like you have to do it very preemptively because the inhale like reflection box only comes out on frame 20.
Is this a problem matchup?
For who?
For DDD?
It's tricky. I don't think it's ridiculously difficult. It's just like, I think it's probably like, if it's in anyone's favor, it's probably in Isabelle's just a little bit, just because like of the nature of the characters. But if it is, it's not by a lot.
Oh, okay. It's just like, I think that Mentok's pretty much doing what you're saying. We're approaching slowly.
He's starting to get it, but he's like also getting clipped by a lot of things he doesn't need to be getting clipped by. The good thing is he can live a long time from it, but also he's been like getting hit by a lot of like up smashes and doing bad air dodges like that. So it's like, I don't know. He's got like the right idea, but like sometimes he just does bad decisions.
Yeah, like, and you can't like punish that trap placement at ledge
That'll kill.
that well. Oh, but he does end up getting 94%.
Ooh.
He can equalize this.
He
like,
can. It's gonna be hard though. I like the down tilt usage there. Up tilt, yes. Now, this is actually really scary. So the key when you're using Isabelle and you have a Gordo is, or with Villager, you don't want to throw it unless you have a guaranteed follow-up. Like, unless you're like down throw Gordo or something. You don't want to throw it like in neutral, because if DDD reflects it, the multipliers from hitting a move and reflecting a move stack.
Ooh.
So it'll like murder you.
Up smash out of shield.
Yeah. He got it in the end, but I could see a little bit of adaptation from Mentok there, you know?
I could imagine Mentok coming back from that. That wasn't like a mentally damaging game. That was just like, he was trying to climb back.
If anything, I felt like he was doing better and better as the match progressed.
Oh, definitely.
So like, this could turn out pretty well if he's able to keep that momentum. and not let the loss in the game dishearten him, you know?
Yeah.
Or he might switch characters, I don't know.
I imagine
No,
that
he's gonna stick it. So, let's try this again. Take it from the top.
Yeah, same
Yeah, I
exact
think
situation.
he died like every stock to up smash too. So it's like gotta be on the forefront of his mind. I think he should grab there.
Did they end up improving the up smash for Isabelle? I don't remember. I remember
don't
like
know,
in the beginning people were
Up
talking about
tilt?
how terrible the hitbox was.
I don't know. Hey, that's kind of weird because like you can't really conventionally ledge trap Isabelle with the Gordo because the balloons just hit it. You have to like, I don't know. But they also bounce the Gordo like inwards, so it kind of covers roll for you. It's strange. It's like you have to do it in reverse, but like it's also tighter timing. So he's just not gonna try. He tried to do the up smash, which honestly wasn't a bad plan. I don't know how that fishing rod didn't hit him.
As long as he's getting the
Ooh,
percentage,
he tried
like,
to extend that.
I don't think there's a problem with like doing risky stuff like that.
Yeah, no, he's not gonna die for it, so he might as well. It's up smash is like pretty good in the fact that the last like the end of it is like 4 frames of activity. Like when he's just holding it there at the end.
We were talking about earlier, like in the near the setups, about how people thought that up smash for DDD was really ridiculous.
It's really not that good, but it does have that. The problem is it's really slow, and it also has a like very small sweet spot. And 90% of the time you're gonna sour spot it, and the sour spot sucks.
Yeah, up here at like 130, still not like killing it anything. It does get an up
There we
tilt
go.
though.
This looks exactly like last game, so I don't know. Let's see how it pans out.
Yeah, he's gonna need Mentok's gonna need to find some way to come back from this. That was a nice shield,
I
but
think
like
Sharks improved the ledge trapping a lot,
I do agree with that.
which is important because DDD can't get off ledge. People say they can't get off ledge versus DDD, but little do they know, DDD also can't get off ledge versus them.
I feel like DDD just falls into pretty much every projectile or thing that you can send to ledge. Like when I'm playing Palo, I just start spamming explosive flame.
Good use of the down tilt there to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. He was able to both eliminate the rocket that was planted and also hit Isabelle. And smart at the Gordo right there, because you can throw the Gordo, and even though you're getting hit with the fishing rod. Oh yeah, that's a good parry. Yeah, back air on block is already. Ooh, he went for it.
Tried to get the jet hammer there. Might have worked.
Back air on block's -8, and like, so if you parry it, you can definitely up smash it. Some people can up smash it even without parry.
That's kind of sad.
Is what it is. He's going out. That's a good plan, but actually, that's one thing I forgot to mention. You really need to go out there if you're DDD. Remember how I said earlier that the ledge trapping is kind of weird and a tighter timing and like derpy? I don't know. I don't like it. Anyway, look, Isabelle doesn't have like a. She has no hitbox, you know, on her recovery. So honestly, there's no penalty to just going out there and swinging, as long as you stay between her and the stage. That is. And honestly, that's probably how you're gonna seal the majority of your stocks. That won't kill.
Yeah, no
tilt
kill
once
throws,
again.
but does end up getting an up tilt.
Yeah, DDD cannot kill off throws. It is not in his vernacular. I don't think the dash attack was what that was supposed to be. He was able to destroy the rocket.
Definitely wasn't
Good
worth
tech
it
in place.
to take that damage.
Shark was reading the roll, but he didn't give it. Ooh, Shark being very aggressive with the Gordo there. And again. Ooh, this is dangerous! Yep.
I did not expect to say that I would commentate an Isabelle on stream and have that Isabelle win. But, you know, that matchup does actually look pretty good for Isabelle, all things considered. That ledge trapping is actually pretty good.
I think if Mentok was going to do anything, he'd need to go off stage more, chasing her. And also probably play a little bit more patient and neutral and like sort of focus more on the stage than landing the hit.
Yeah.
But apart from that, I don't know. It was still kind of close. It just like didn't pan out. He like.
I feel like the
Shark,
adaptation from Shark was also really good.
Yeah,
honestly.
Shark definitely improved his ledge trapping a lot, and that was humongous. Cause like.
I feel like Shark went for a lot more riskier stuff and like went for like he played a lot of the ledge trapping a little bit more safe in the first game, but like really tried to
you can push your
trapped
ledge
DDD.
trapping against DDD. He doesn't really have good ledge options, so it's like you wanna try and keep him there as much as possible. Like even if it's like a little more chancy than normal, you know, you're using like chancier options, it'll come together if you believe.